Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crypto Profit back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a video over BitTorrent. We talk about BitTorrent a lot. BTT is a coin that we like to talk about because of the massive potential it has. So if you guys like BitTorrent, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video because we do, like I said, talk about BitTorrent quite a lot on this channel. There's massive potential behind what BitTorrent's doing, and we see that 7.66% increase in the last 24 hours alone. We also came from that 0.0043. So if you're able to snag a bag at that very, very cheap deal on BitTorrent, you're making some good profit already, almost already at that 2x potential from there. We do see in the last month alone a 106% increase. So you guys have to remember we did make some solid gains in the last month alone, obviously making our all-time high close to that 0.0143 April 4th at 8 p.m. So we're continuing to see some growth happen here, stabilizing out at this 0.0075 range. We will continue to see BitTorrent do well. I think obviously with BTFS and DLive integrations, we're going to continue to see BitTorrent increase over the next couple months. Let's talk about price predictions for April, May, and 2021. That'll happen at the end of the video. I do want to say, guys, before I do those though, I am not a financial advisor, so always do your own research before investing. We see the market cap at a low $4.9 billion, the volume in the last 24 hours being that $1.8 billion, and the circulating supply being 660 billion BTT. If we take a look now at the BitTorrent website, I do want to go into details of why BitTorrent's such a good investment right now. But before we do so, I'm just going to go to Justin Sun's recent tweet, April 25th. He just talked about Foundation adjusts cold storage protocol of BTT regularly to ensure this funds are safe, basically. Moving to a new safe cold storage infrastructure for BTT. So really, in reality, they continue to look for improvements and upgrades for BitTorrent, and I continue to see such high potential in what BitTorrent has to offer. So the BitTorrent token, if you guys don't know, is tokenizing the world's largest decentralized file sharing protocol with BTT. So BTT is a TRC10 utility token based on the blockchain that powers features of the most popular decentralized protocols and applications in the world. DApps powered by BTT include BitTorrent Speed, BitTorrent File System, DLive, and others in the pipeline. If you go down a little bit more, you can see the BTT use cases. So those include BitTorrent Speed, get faster download speeds, and BTT token rewards. BitTorrent Speed is available as a feature of BitTorrent and uTorrent Web, as well as uTorrent Classic. If you go down, you can see how it works. So just enable your wallet, enjoy faster download speeds, and then earn that BTT. If you go down a little bit more, you can actually see, where you can get these free downloads of BitTorrent Web, uTorrent Classic, and uTorrent Web. If you go down more, you do see the BTFS filing system. So this is where obviously a lot of value is going to come when we see this come out, because right now it is at that coming soon. And we see BTFS is both a protocol and network implementation that provides a P2P mechanism for storing and sharing digital content in a decentralized filing system. So traditional file storage systems have many disadvantages, including centralization or control by a single entity, the ability for governments to censor, higher costs, low fault tolerance. BTFS is a decentralized filing storing system supported by millions of BitTorrent user nodes. By running on the blockchain, which has delegated proof-of-stake method of processing blockchain transactions, BTFS addresses these limitations. Soon, BTT will be introduced to the BTFS ecosystem to incentivize a fair and abundant file system. So basically, they really dodge all of the negatives of a centralized single entity storage system, and the decentralized storage system BitTorrent or BTFS is really offering is going to be massive. I think a lot of people are going to jump on board when this really fully releases or launches as we get more details. Going down a little bit more, we see DLive. So if you guys don't know what DLive, it's basically a smaller version of Twitch.tv. DLive is a live streaming community built on blockchain that empowers content creators and viewers through a revolutionary reward system. Broadcasters and viewers can earn without sharing their proceeds with the platform. So soon BTT will be introduced to the DLive ecosystem to power virtual gifting, subscriptions, and viewer rewards. So this is massive. Obviously seeing a lot of potential in DLive right now. We go down to the exchanges and we can see exchanges listing on BitTorrent right now being Binance, KuCoin, etc. There's so many different ones, and obviously supporting the BTT airdrop program, you have a bunch of them as well. So let's go back to our price chart right now and talk more about where we're currently at. So I'm going to give it a quick refresh, see if our price has changed. It has not. We're still at that 0.0074. A lot of people expecting higher rises than what we've been getting. I'll say, guys, we went all the way to basically a 0.008. We're going in the right direction. It's a good trend here that we're finding. I think we have some good support along the way as well, so we won't fall all the way back down. I do think, this really trend of slow increase movement is really going to give us it's going to give us a good idea of where BitTorrent actually belongs. And I think this value is going to continue to rise through 2021. So let's start talking about where we think BitTorrent will be by the end of April, May, and 2021. Before we do so though, guys, I do want to say I try to keep my price predictions as reasonable as possible, realistic and conservative. So if they're a little low, let me know in the comments where you guys actually think they'll be. These are going to be conservative price predictions, just to try to be as honest as possible with you guys where I think they're actually going to be. I try not to get swallowed up in the hype like some creators or content creators do. So we'll try to stay away from that. So going into the next month, we can actually see, we're right around that 0.0074, 0.007 mark right now, kind of stabilizing out still. We did obviously have those massive dips with the crypto market crashes, but still a 107% increase in the last month alone, which gives me good idea that we're going to have some good potential with the BTFS filing system and ecosystem coming. And I think obviously with the with the D Live integrations, we're going to see a lot of increases as well. There's just so much going on with BitTorrent. They have so many projects they're currently working on, a lot of utility, and because of that, the project's going to completely continue to do well, in my opinion. We continue to see growth and increases in this last month alone, and because of that, I do think we'll get back to that all-time high by the end of May. But let's start with April. By the end of April, I think we will push our way to a 0.008. Really, our price target should be that 0.008. I think that would be a great spot for us to stabilize going into early May. If we could stabilize there by early May, we would be seeing a really good spot to really continue increasing in May. I think, it's definitely a possibility that we would make it to 0.015 by the end of May. I think that's definitely, like I said, a realistic possibility because I think, with a price target like 0.015, you are going to be seeing a new all-time high. However, it's a reasonable all-time high that's definitely possible with some of the projects and updates that they're, planning on pulling out or pushing out, I should say, in May. I think, with those projects coming, I'm excited to see where BitTorrent goes. I think, that new all-time high will be there. I think that'd be about a 2x in just a month, which would be fantastic. I think by the end of the year, we will continue to push. Hopefully, 2021 continues to be a great year for cryptocurrencies. I think it definitely will be, and BitTorrent won't be left behind. I think we're going to be right around a probably 7 to 8 cent mark. Do remember that this could change quite a bit based on, the feedback that we get back from BitTorrent and Tron altogether. It's going to depend a lot on some of these projects when BTFS is implemented, as well as the integrations with DLive, as well as all the other stuff involved with BitTorrent. There's so much utility, like I said, so many different things, so many different movements in BitTorrent. So we'll continue to follow BitTorrent on this channel. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and like the video. As I said, basically $5 to $7, or not $5 to $7, 5 to 7 cents is where I do see BitTorrent in the future. Right around that range is going to be my realistic price prediction. We do still have a fairly low market cap for what BitTorrent is all doing, and I think that's going to really give us a very good shot at making that 5 to 7 cents really happen. So thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. Make sure, like I said, to leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think, where you think BitTorrent will actually end up. I just think 5 to 7 cents is a very accurate prediction of where we could definitely see BitTorrent realistically heading. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one.